Hi, I'm Brett, and this is my wife, Ivy. One of the biggest things that I've learned with Vision Riders is about identity, the identity that God has created us specifically, not the identity that we're called to as the world or what the world tells us we have to be, but actually the identity that God has created us to be. That's been one of the most profound things for me. I've been involved with Vision Riders for about 7 years, and time and time again, more continually than ever before, God is always showing me who He has created me to be. And in that new identity, I've been able to find the strength that He's given me. I've been able to find the assurance of Him that He's given me. And I've been able to walk forward with more of an uprightedness in the assurance of that and all those promises that He has for me in that identity. One of the wonderful things that we've been able to do with Vision Riders is my wife and I, we run a ministry called Shiloh Ranch Ministries. We are a youth ministry. We use horses with kids between the ages of 8 and 18. But we've actually used identity a lot over the past 7 years. This is probably one of my favorite teachings. When we can get kids out that have been through all kinds of trauma in their life, and even kids that are coming from strong families, and we begin to teach them about identity, it gives them, I can see that light go off in them, kind of like that light bulb went off in my life. You know, when we started to understand the truth of who Christ was in us and that identity that He's given us. And when we can teach kids this identity, man, it just gives them so much more confidence in who they are. It gives them assurance of who God has created them to be. And to be able to see kids as young as 8 years old walking up and growing up and understanding this reality in their life is something I wish I had back in the day. But you know, we walk in it now, and that's what I'm blessed with, is that new identity.
Yes, and I agree with that. And it's really neat to see when those light bulbs go on for others, especially with the condemnation. You know, everything has been fulfilled through Christ, and there is no condemnation in Christ. And whenever people understand that, just understanding that for themselves, and to understand that they have been forgiven, and they do no longer have to walk in that anymore. And just to see that reality show up in their lives is just amazing when they have that understanding of that, you know, that Christ has done it, He's fulfilled it, and we don't have to walk in that anymore.